Welcome guys to our live stream here against the teams are HVT against Ghost War Operators Black. In case you don't know the teams, HVT Alpha are going to be the Alpha team and Ghost War Operators are going to be our Bravo team. Just so you are aware who is which team. As you can see, we're about to get our game underway. So as you can see now, the Bravo team are trying to push themselves by the looks of things into the middle of the village. So let's jump straight on board here with Associate Pilots just to see what he's doing at the moment. It looks like he's gone out on a little bit of a solo flank. So we'll jump across here to Joker Freaks. Currently got Skabotic on his drone, just trying to find out what's going on. His drone currently gets shot out, so he'll have gathered some intel to see what the Alpha team are doing for HVTs. So as you can see here, Archism is just sitting back at the moment, just trying to play his life, gather his intel with the scout, while you've got Billy Dog pushing right up. Both are currently up there. The Predators currently disrupted, as you can see here. So then Joker knows that someone's around, but we don't quite know he's in that building though. You can see there Berserker is just pushing himself. So as you can see, both of them working together, trying to make moves around, try and give Billy Dog a helping hand. Billy Dog's just been taken out by Super Sand, so it's currently a 4v3 situation. Merc's trying to go down for a little flank. Does Pilot know that's happening? He's going to get caught out on his drone. Oh, they were quick on that one. Beautiful shot there by Freaks. He's seen Billy Dog, he's playing his life, he's getting himself out of bed, giving back himself. Just in time. So it's now currently a 4v1 situation. He knows where the last player is. And there you have it, round one currently goes to HVT Alpha. So in case you don't know, this is week 1, season 4. And as you can see there, it is currently Ghost War Operators against HVT Alpha. So as you can see here, you'll tend to find the scout will probably more than likely use pilot drone, as you can see, because it allows the drone to regen a lot faster, to allow that intel to get to the teams a lot more efficient. So what I'll try and do is I'm going to try and jump straight on board here with the HVT squad. So as you can see, Super Sans leading the charge with his team. Joker just slightly moving ahead. The gas drone's going up from HVT Alpha. Let's see what it's doing. Didn't quite get the gas to come down. Oh, this is a beautiful little spot here by Joker here. On top of a building, just allowing himself to have an overview of a map. This is a very strong power position Now if he's not brought out, as you can see, both scout and gas drone up in the air, he's been marked. So will the gas drone, as you can see, the gas drone's now forced him to abandon this position. Sambotic's got action here. Berserk Mark knows he's there. Super Saiyan's right in the thick of the action. Drops Richie M. Sees Billy Dog. He's currently suppressed. Archism trying to help Billy Dog out. However, it's a little bit of a stalemate. We'll just stay on board just for a few seconds. As he backs off, we'll just go on a little bit of an overview just so you can see how it looks from above. So you can see, Associate Pilot is right above Berserk and Billy Dog. I don't think we quite know it's grenade out there. Super Saiyan's on fire right now. One more player left, and that is Archism. So we'll have a little jump on board, just see what he can do. Now, this is the time where Archism should be trying to stay a little bit still, because the scout drone will be able to detect his movements. And as you can see, you've got Joker there trying to go wrap around. He's been called out, he's been marked. So Sambotic with the toxic drone. As you can see, the pinch is about to happen. The communication is there. You've got Joke Freaks playing out Sambotic's gets for drop, and it's currently 2-0 to HVT. Now, in case you don't know, Ghost War Operators Black are currently a new team, so they're still trying to develop that understanding, building up a rapport with each other, so it will take time. HVT squad have been around quite a bit. As we all know, HVT have a pro team, so because of that, they'll have a little bit more understanding, a little bit more communication. But at the same time, they're still learning as well, but we've got the help and advice off the pro team. So let's see if Ghost War Operators Black can make a comeback here. It is going to be hard up against a very good squad. We'll stay on board here with Super Saiyan because he's currently on form. So it looks like he's slightly running on his own. You've got some Botics and Joker Freak leading the charge. The gas drone is coming out again. The gas drone isn't always about trying to get the kill. It's gathering intel, stopping bot position, getting into a position. So as you can see, the Sentinel is trying to take out the gas drone, but he was unsuccessful. Super Saiyan is trying to have a little flank. He's got a really good position in case the Ghost War Operators do make a move. We're currently sitting back. As you can see, we'll jump on board here with Richie. As you can see, he's in the building, trying to see if he can see anyone making a sneaky play. The scout drones detect them, so they know where he is. Berserk also got marked. He's just trying to hide away, not allow himself to be detected. But again, it's a case of allowing themselves to just get that movement. He's going on a little bit of a flank here. This could play out a little bit later on. As you can see on the map, he's right out in the open, but there's about to be a little bit of action here. So we're going to jump right on board with Super Saiyan. He knows players are up on that roof. He's waiting for them to pop it out. What a shot. Now, Archism, the guys don't know that there was a second player, but probably will now. Try and get the gas drone out. gas drone comes into play. The Predator now has a little bit of intel. He's got a high ground, trying to make the wrap around, so this play could come into play very, very shortly. The scout drone for them is a little bit weak, so we'll see what he's looking at currently. He's trying to find out the intel from the Ghost War operators. He should be getting the intel that 3 of their players are currently together. I don't think we quite know where the last player is, but as you can see on this overview, Berserkmer's trying to come out and get a flank going, because that's what the Ghost War operators are currently, I believe, trying to wait for. They're allowing that flank to occur. That's a beautiful little trade. So it's now a 3v3. Associate Pilot was on the board for that flank. Joke Freaks currently in a little bit of a battle with Archism. Stuns and grenades going out. Joke Freaks gets the drop on Grism. It's now a 3v2. Richie M's being picked up. But at the same time, Richie M has just been dropped just as I say that, and it's now a 3v1. Let's see what Billy Dog can do. He's got his pilots on him. However, Joe Freaks gets the kill, and it's currently 3-0 to HVT Alpha. At the minute, HVT Alpha's got Ghost War Operator's number at the moment. Let's see if he can change it up and get something going, get something on the scoreboard. That's what Ghost War Operators need at the moment. And Billy Dog, the Ghost War Operators captain's got to lead that charge, got to motivate his team. So as you can see, a little change coming here. They realise that they need a little bit more intel, so they've got Mortar Drone, Toxic Drone. At the same time, you can see the HVT are also doing the same. They've kept that same setup going. And why change something that's working? So it looks like this time they're rolling together, HVT. So you've got here HVT Super Sand with this, I'm trying to associate pipe. Trying to wrap round, so it's a little bit like a 2v2 split. However, Joke Freaks is trying to sit a little bit isolated, as you can see here. So if we have a look at what's going on with the mini-map, they are quite spread out at the moment. They don't quite realise that at the moment. Ghost War Operators trying to get a little bit of a high ground. So it is a change up in strategy. So you've got HVT trying to control the main town centre. However, with this intel, as you can see, the Mortar Drone comes out trying to flush out the Sandman pilot. There could be a little bit of action here. Got Super Sand. He doesn't know someone's in this building. He'll find out in just a second. Berserk Mark gets the kill. So Associate knows his teammates being taken out. Hopefully he'll have been given a little bit of detail how many players were in that building. Associate Pilot gets the trade. It's got Billy Dog down. Gets Richie M, he gets the 2. What was a 4v3 situation has very quickly become a 3v2 in their favour. Joker, they're playing his life, just getting out. He's done the right thing, he didn't have to go for the kill. because he was very weak. He's, as you can see there, he's just used his perk just to give himself a little bit of generation health. He's trying to flush out my berserker. So at the moment, HVT are currently trying to get a little bit of a pinch going on with berserk. Now this will be a smart little play here. He's dropping the toxic drone, so berserker has to get out of there because his health will start to deteriorate if he's not careful. But as you can see, he's just on the outskirts, so if we jump on board with him, you'll see he's currently in that smoke, so he's trying to get himself out a little bit. And there's the flush. Will he be able to get the drop? Unfortunately he doesn't, and now it's a 3v1 situation. Make that a 1v2. He's just getting out of there. Pilot's trying to figure out where he is. He's trying to throw grenades. He's trying to do the wrap around. Will Pilot work? But unfortunately not. Joke Freaks get the kill. And it's currently 4-0. One more round, because as you know, it's a best of 9. So it's first to 5. So thanks to everyone in the stream that's currently watching this match. In case you don't know, it's HVT Alpha against Ghost War Operators Black. Ghost War Operators have 2 teams in this league. You've got the standard Ghost War Operators, who I do believe are playing tomorrow, and you've got the Black team, which we are seeing here tonight. So at the moment, Ghost War Operators have no answer to what's happening here. None at all. We're going to jump on board the preview just to see how the 2 teams look. So as you can see, Ghost War Operators are trying something a little bit different. They're trying to push and get completely that high ground. But I think HVT Alpha kind of suspect that's going to happen. Now as you can see here, they do know where they are because they've dropped that smoke drone, sorry, the toxic drone. So we'll jump on board with Freaks. He's the furthest one. He's just had to back off a little bit because of that toxic drone from Ghost War Operators just stopping that push. Got the scout drones out, so that gives Joker a little bit of information of where his team is. As you can see here, Joker Freaks is currently going on a wraparound, so by the looks of things he's been given the call to go on a flank. So this player, as you can see on the overview, where he is compared to the opposition. So he's just sitting waiting for that intel from the scout drone. As you can see, Berserk has just produced his just to find out where HVT are. You've got Billy Dog, the furthest one up from Ghost War Operators, so we'll jump on board with him just to see what his view is. He's currently looking down the building that's been getting most of the action. However, both teams have had the same idea of doing something a little bit different, which is a good idea, but at the same time, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I think at the moment, HVT Alpha has realised that it's taking place. So as you can see there, Freaks, he is currently on a little bit of a wrap. He's seen Richie M's seen him, he gets the drop, beautiful shot. So let's see if Richie M pushes up. He's currently just trying to see if anyone's getting Joker Freaks, but at the moment there's no one with him. Looks like somebody's trying to maybe push through to see if he can get ahead. Super Sands with the tech, which stops Ghost War operators from using their drones effectively. They know where Billy Dog is. As you can see, Botic is just looking up, trying to get a little shot on. He's using the scout drone, just taking his time, just trying to find where Billy Dog is. He's going to more than likely drop a toxic, as you can see, over Richie M and Associate Pilots just having a little bit of a wrap around, so they're currently quite spread out. HVT, could this be detrimental to them, or could they end up getting what they need? Super Sanders currently having a little bit of shoot him up, because he's just put his tech drone down and then got rid of it, which again would give a little bit of intel saying whereabouts he put that down. So because he shoots it, it stops spot position from knowing roughly where he was when he dropped it. I wasn't sure if he seen him, but he did, but unfortunately it wasn't in time. Can he see a little bit of his hand? That's the question. You've got Billy Dog and Richie M pushing up, trying to give Berserker a little bit of assistance. Super Sanders pushing back. Oh, I like this play from Anarchism. Let's jump on board. Now, we haven't had a chance to see this yet, but uplink, if they get that intel, Anarchism gets some Botic, however he doesn't know if there's a player in his back. He gets away with that. It's currently a 4v2. Super Sans knows he's roughly there. He's getting himself out. Smart play. Will he be able to get the drop? Yes, he does. It's a 4v1 situation. As you can see, they're currently getting the intel. Associate Pilots trying to make the play. Now find out where he is, and there you have it. Ghost War operators get their map on the board 4-1 to HVT Alpha. But that was all because Ghost War operators stayed together. They allowed just one just to get a little bit away. As you seen, the algorithm came on that flank. No one was ready for it. He squeezed in between two players of HVT. Because Associate Pilot had no idea, he just passed him, and because of that his teammate got shot in the back, and just as Pilot realised, he tried to get the shot, and Anarchism got in the building just in time. But as that is, sometimes it's a case of just bad timing, you're looking somewhere else, and because of that, people get through the nest as I would call it. So it is round 6 here, so do remember, HVT Alpha just need to get one round and it's then all over. So the gas drone is currently up. We'll see what he's going to do with this toxic drone. He's dropping it straight down on Richie M. Berserker's trying to take that drone out. drone has now been taken out. However, he's got the intel he needs. He knows that they're currently in a way on a 2v2 split. And because of that, he's now joining up with his teammates. So if we look on the overview, we've got HVT squad trying to get close together. However, you do have, if I try and find where the fourth guy is, Joker Freaks, up there on his own in the main building. And I think the team Joker Freaks has called out that he's got two with him. So we'll jump on board with Joker Freaks just to see what he's looking at. He's currently looking over for Richie M and Berserker. I don't think he's actually realised he's got one just to his left, as you can see on the screen. Got Associate Pilot trying to see if he can see anyone. You've got some Botic in a sense trying to cover the Predator's back, and because of this he's now going to take out this toxic drone. Now he now knows there's players up there, which will then allow the Predator Joker Freaks just to get a little bit of intel, because as you can see he's been shot, which will more than likely have alerted the drone. There's toxic drone player to find out exactly where that kill is happening. So as you can see, he's just getting himself in a little bit of cover. It's currently at a little bit of a stalemate. He's caught, because on our screen we don't quite get to see who's marking what. I can only assume it's Associate Pilot on his scout drone pinging out where the opposition is. But see, when he uses scout drone, he's in cover and not allowing himself to get taken out. Super Sensei is pushed up. I think he realises he may have one or two people with him. He's currently got backup in the name of the Associate Pilot. Super Sans gets Berserker, stamps him in the back. Richie M's trying to push forward. Will this be a smart play? He doesn't realise that Associate Pilot's currently trying to help Super Sans. So Richie M is a little bit isolated. He's running. He decided to run a little bit with his pistol. Now it's going to be a little bit cagey. He knows roughly he's got one player. Doesn't connect. And there's Associate Pilot trying to figure out where Richie M is. We know where he is because of the blue and red highlight. However, opposition do not see that. He's trying to sneak up. There's the push. It's a trade-off. Joker Freaks was the bait, which allowed Super Sans to get the kill. And that's why it's always important that your team stays together, because the moment you get to split, you haven't got anyone to trade with. Super Sans trying to figure out where Billy Dog is. Billy Dog's the Norway each other are. Billy Dog got out of the stun. So as you can see, Ghost War Preditors are currently separated. I don't think they realise it. Now Billy Dog here. Beautiful drop there by Billy Dog on Associate Pilot. Super Sans knows roughly where he is. Can he get the kill? He certainly does. It's a 2v1 situation in favour of HVT. Can Anachronism do something about this? Super Sans, as you can see, he's going for the pickup. There you have it. Will Anachronism go for the same thing? Yes, he does. Symbotics trying to get his gas drawn out. However, he's quite got it. Super Sans gets the drop. Richie M tries to get the trade. However, he was unsuccessful. Get the final kill via Super Sans, and there you have it. Final score. And there you have it. The final result. HVT Super Sans, oh my god. As I was saying during that match, he was on fire. 10-3. Associate Pilot 7-2. Joker Freak 6-2. And the highest kill was with Richie M on 4-7. But again, bear in mind, Ghost War Operators Black is a new team. And because of that, they are still trying to get that communication going. It is a little bit of a struggle. I know. I played last season in a team with a few of my friends, and we all weren't quite on the same page. It takes a little bit of practice, a little bit of scrimming, that allows you to get that little bit of fluency in your gameplay. But unfortunately, it wasn't quite good enough for Ghost War Operators tonight. But you've got a strong HVT squad out there, and that's what showed. Because of that, they were very dominant. They had the tactics. They knew when to push. They knew when to keep as a team. They knew when they had to let one go and go on the flank. But at the same time, you have to allow the chance to trade. And that was what Ghost War Operators didn't quite do on some occasions. But again, that comes with experience, and I'd like to say thank you very much for both teams for allowing me to cast this match tonight. It's the first cast for myself on this Ghost War League's Week 1 Season 4 of this Xbox D League, and I'd like to thank you all in the stream here. And don't forget, do check out the links of ghostwarleague.com as will be in the main maps. So like I said, don't forget, do join in, because I do believe I will be live streaming Ghost War Operators, the main team's match, tomorrow night, so do stay tuned. I thank you very much and have a good night. Thanks for watching.